Hello. Am I here? Am I here? Can you hear me? Yay! It's been an interesting day. I am opening my app on my cell phone just to make sure that I get to see you because, as you know, it doesn't show everything here on my, what do you call it? On my desktop. Okay, so if you're here, say hi. Hi, Jessica. Yay! See? Just like as I was saying, um, I show that no one's here, no comments, but on my cell phone, you're here. So yeah, that's why I have to have both things right now. I am pulling cards today. I'm not pulling it right now, but I am pulling cards. So if you're here and you want a specific question answered, that's what I'm here for. All right, a couple of things I wanted to tell you about today. Okay, the energies are really interesting because I have been seeing a lot of videos with really gloom and doom titles. And these are places on YouTube because I'm no longer on TikTok. So if you follow me on TikTok, I'm out of there. It's a long story. But now on YouTube, I watch a lot of things and I follow some people that inspire me, right? Like beautiful music or spiritual channels where I get to learn from other people who are channelers or spirituals, people who are going through what I went or different things, or who are teaching. But what I've noticed is that a lot of these have titles to grab the attention, obviously, of the audience of who wants to be there, that start with like the end of the world. 2025 is going to be hard. This is the end, or I don't know, like different things that make you feel scared. And I have been really turned off by the titles, and then I'm a little upset. I have been upset because I'm like, oh, I kind of wanted to watch that, but I don't really want to watch this this thing because of the title. Now, the title is there to grab the attention because we, as humanity, have been conditioned to look for and feed ourselves negativity. So when we see something that's happening that is negative, we just want to go see it, right? It's like it's just innate, right? Like for example, if you're driving down the highway and there's an accident, everybody stops to look. You're not there to help, you're just going. The police could be there, or you just want to see, right? It causes the whole delay on the other side of the highway, which is called rubber ducking, rubber ducking, rubber necking, rubber necking, rubber ducking. You know where my mind is. So we have been conditioned to this. And the spiritual community has been also pulling away from that and talking about love and light and what's coming and how to raise your frequency and how to heal yourself and bring the power back to the self and opening the heart, all of those things. But then there's people who are in that community who are beginning to put the negative connotation of a title so that they can attract more people because that's what we do. I, for one, have been turned off, and I noticed this right before my last podcast episode with Franco Romero came out, which was, I believe, mid-October. So it came out, and I always send my guest all the information when it's coming out and everything, and he responded, "Thank you for the nice picture." Most people nowadays take like the scariest picture of me from the video and they put it out there with some scary title. And I was like, yeah, like I noticed that, and also that's not what I wanted to convey. So if you look at my video and the cover of that, like he has like a welcoming face, right? Because he's about love, he's about ascension, and I just wanted to communicate with that. That's what I saw. But I wasn't aware that I was doing that and that other people were doing something else. Now, why is this coming up? And if you're here, say hi. I will be pulling cards after I give the message for today. this is coming up because in this time we need to be really grounded on who you are, what you know that you are, what you believe in, what you trust, so that you are not dissuaded or pulled into other parts which are going to bring you back to the matrix or the negativity of fear-based things, right? So anything that is fear-based obviously makes you feel afraid. You want to consume more of that. You want to see, what can I do? This is where people start like gathering supplies so that they have more. Like, this is what happened during COVID, right? Everybody got so scared and everybody started like shopping a lot of stuff, and then there was nothing on the shelves, and that made it even more scary for people. And that's what happened. It was the people being scared that created a whole loop, right? So what we want to do is, you okay? That's Teddy coughing. What we want to do is really be careful about where we're putting our attention, who we're looking at, who we're listening to, by checking in with your own body, by your own self. So if you are reading something and it sparks fear, or like, oh, I need to get ready, gather supplies, or move, whatever it is, right? Depending on what the scary thing that you're seeing, then that is not aligned for your higher self best purpose. Is not aligned for who you want to be if you're here as a bringer of light and love. Because as soon as you start buying into the fear of scarcity, of things not going well, then you become part of that story. You lower your frequency to that of fear. You begin to feed the story of fear, the story of scarcity, the story of chaos. And then what happens? You align with the energy that brings that truth to you, because we are all energy. I'm just checking my dog. We are all energy, and our reality matches our energy. So if our energy is low and we're feeling suppressed, scared, jealous, angry, then we are vibrating at that level, and we're matching that vibration to anything and everything else that is vibrating at the same level or lower. It's always very easy to match what's lower because it's just there. It's just like really easy to get into. The higher frequency is a little bit more intentional, because you need to set the intention and change switch your frame of looking at things, the way that you're seeing things, to move up, right? You're like, I'm feeling this and now I want to feel that, so it's intentional. The fear-based one is kind of like taking the breadcrumbs that take you to the next sphere, to the next sphere, to the next sphere. So just like, let's say on TikTok, you stop to watch some video that has some type of fear-based thing, the system recognizes that you liked it, and then it starts giving you more of that, right? And then all of a sudden your entire feed keeps showing you more and more videos of that frequency that continue to bring up this fear within you. The more fear you have within you, the more that you separate yourself from the true being that you are, from your power, because you are love and light. You are an infinite being. You are powerful. But having this lower frequency of fear, it like makes you stay in a place without movement, without wanting to take action, without being able to move forward, because you're putting your attention on the lower frequency, which keeps on feeding itself. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments how this is feeling, if you're understanding it, if you need more explanation, because I'm just speaking and I'm not sure if I'm sharing everything that's coming through. Okay, so that's number one. So when you're seeing things, remember, anything, like now it's like really important to protect your energy. And we're no longer talking about putting like shields of protections, or putting a bubble of protection, or putting a blanket of cutting cords so that you can protect yourself from the outside. Now it's all from within, right? The time has come to believe in yourself, to believe in your power, and to activate your power from within, right? And what does that mean? So for many, many years, putting on that bubble of protection, or like setting the intention of like, I'm only allowing this type of frequency or vibrancy to come into my space, have really served us for many, many years. But that puts our power outside of us. It puts the power of like somebody out there, whomever it is that you believe in, God, the divine, light, angels, guardians, whatever it is, somebody out there, protect me, help me, and keep me protected, right? So if you are religious, or you grew up religious, and you believe in Jesus or God, it's like, God save me. If you're in like a place of peril that comes to you, like that's the first thing that comes to mind, right? And that is you asking for help outside of you, a bigger source. All good. It's all good. And it has served us. But now we're understanding that we are, in fact, the God creator. We are the part that has come from the whole, and we are still divine. Sorry, I'm just like looking for my dog because I'm hearing things and I don't know what he's doing. Okay. So now we are beginning to understand that we are God creator and that the power is within us. And as we have this understanding, or we're beginning to open up to the possibility that this could be real and or true, now we're able to activate our own power, which is the heart chakra, your light within your heart. And as you activate that, you also amplify it. So imagine you have a light in your heart. Imagine a crystal, right? A crystal, a beautiful, maybe a quartz that you have, and imagine the quartz inside your body. Now imagine that quartz being lit up. You're activating. So you are like, imagine this light beginning to glow inside of your chest. That's how you activate yourself. That's how you activate your power. And then you can begin to see or imagine this light becoming stronger and larger, and beginning to fill your chest area, your chest cavity, your entire top area where your heart resides, and all around it. That's how you begin to amplify your light, which is your inner power. And I have done this on meditations, on when I do quantum energy healings with the groups. This is exactly what I guide you to do without having explained to you what you are actually doing. So now you open up that light within your chest cavity, and then you continue to expand that light to your entire body. Now, your human body is long and vertical if you're standing up, and your heart chakra is in the heart space in your chest. If you begin to expand that light like a sphere, so that it can engulf your entire body, what's going to happen is that you have this light going outside of you, right? So if you're standing with your arms down and you're this long being, and you're activating the light within your heart and amplifying it to go outside to create this sphere, then you're going to see this light outside with the figure in the center. You understand what I'm saying? And once you're doing that, that light around you, like imagine a big sphere around your body, you're in the center, it's your light. That light is your protection. So when we're talking about protecting yourself from lower frequencies, you are talking about you turning on your light, that's the activation, amplifying it, that's growing it. And as this activation grows, then nothing can penetrate it, as long as you're acting actively working on keeping that light. It cannot penetrate it with your own intention of, I am love and light. I am high frequency or a high frequency being. I'm only connecting with this, with the high frequency that I am emitting, or something better or something higher. You always say that in case your energy drops, right? So that's your intention, and that's how you create this protection to yourself. It's no longer God, angels, light, please protect me, which obviously you can still use, especially if that's what something that you feel really connected to and is still working for you. But we're being called to tune into our own energy and amplify from here outwards, so that you can remember who you are, God, creator, infinite being of love and light, so that you can activate your own power and begin to really feel into who you are and what you're able to do, capable of doing, which you have been told all along that you cannot exist, and all of those things. And that helps you remember who you are, your power, what you've been, what you have created, what it feels like to be one with anything and everything, how anything and everything in your reality is a reflection of your own creation, so that you can expand, grow, and remember who you are. Everything is here to help you remember. So again, going back to when you see these titles that are fear-based, even if it's in the spiritual community, if it feels like it's scary to you, then you will feel your energy shrink. Okay, so let's say right now I have already activated my heart chakra. I have amplified it into this beautiful big golden ball of light that I am. And then I read this title that has some type of fear-based thing, and I feel my energy, my bubble, my light contract. And it can contract a little bit, but I'll feel that. Or it can contract all the way down, depending on how scary it is or what it triggers within my own cellular memory. So let's say I was scared of fires, right? Let's say I had a traumatic childhood where there was a fire, and I carry that wound within me. If the title has anything to do with like fires, then my energy is going to shrink a lot more and faster than if I read something about, let's say, the ice melting, right? Which is completely opposite because I didn't experience that. So this is why I say it can shrink a little bit or it can shrink a lot, and it depends on your cellular memory of wounds, of experiences that you had in this lifetime. So when you feel that contraction, and it can be something that you read, or it can be something that someone said to you, right? So pay attention to your energy ball. Do you feel a little contracted? Do you feel fear? Because you are not fear. You are not fear. You are love and light. You have been told and taught that you are insignificant, powerless, fearful, small, all of those things, right? Those things don't actually exist. They are part of the imagination of the game, of the balance of where we're living here in this three-dimensional world that has a balance of good and bad, right? Good and evil, all of those things. So this is the part that you want to really tune into and feel the energy in your body. Is your body shrinking, contracting, feeling tight? Do you feel like a ball going down on your stomach? Do you feel your body become instantly heavy? Do you feel like you want to shrink, like the fetal position? You don't have to go all the way into the fetal position, but it could be like, right? Like ducking, like hiding or something. Is it like that? If that's how you feel, and it's the first feeling, just like when we get our messages, our intuition messages, or messages from the other side, it's the first thing, the first thought, the first feeling that you get. That's the one. So if you feel like shrinking, then you know. Pay attention to that. Oh, this is not in alignment with me. This is not true for me. Unless, of course, you choose to make it true for you. You choose to make it true for you when you accept it and give it your attention, your energy. And when you give it your attention, you give life to it for you. It's life for everybody who gives attention. but it doesn't have to be true for you. So when you're reading things or titles about what's coming and what's coming, it's not a good thing and it's making you feel fearful, it's because you're giving it your attention. If you read it and you feel that contraction and then you're like, yeah, I don't really like what that says, I don't want that reality to be my reality, then you release it. You know what? That's not true for me. I choose different. I choose, and then you can create instantly what you want to create, right? So if it says the end of the world, 2025 is going to be really hard, it's like, yeah, not for me, not my reality. My reality is abundance, love, light, everything's coming to, beautifully and harmoniously, or whatever it is that you want to create and that you're feeling within your body, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to switch it. You want to negate it. You want to be like, you acknowledge it first. I read it, made me feel contracted, and now I'm saying, no, not anymore. It's not working for me. I don't want it. I refuse it. I create my own reality, and then you choose the thought, the idea, the imagination, the projection of what you want to create. That's how you shift. So again, feel into your body. You read something, it feels like shrinking, not for you. You can stop it right there. If you're listening to this right now and any of the words that I've said make you feel like scared or like shrinking, not for you. Turn off the video. Don't watch the end of this. It's not for you, right? Because you see, it doesn't matter what you're listening to. What matters is, are you resonating with it? And is your energy being contracted or expanded? Expanded is when it's really resonating with you, because when you have something like somebody's laughing and then somebody else doesn't know what they're laughing, but they're looking at the person laughing, and then it gets contagious, and then that person starts laughing even though they don't even know why they're laughing. That is high frequency energy, very contagious. And if you're in that space, your energy matches it, and then it grows, it expands. That's what you want. Why? Because high frequency, as you expand yourself, high frequency resonates with more high frequency, just like low frequency resonates with more low frequency. If you're reading something that brings you fear, and then you continue going down that path of feeling fearful and seeing more things on your feed that are fearful, you are lowering your frequency with each one that you're giving your attention to. But the same is true with the opposite, which is when you see something and it resonates and it makes you feel like, oh, thank God. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah, that's the reality I want to choose. Even though I may see outside my neighbors, my family, my friends going through really tough times, I don't want to be a part of that tough time storyline. I don't need to choose it. I can recognize it, that it's there, and I can change my mind and say, not for me. That's not my reality. That's your reality. I choose differently. I choose a higher frequency. I choose love. I choose joy. I choose abundance. Whatever it is that's coming up for you, you state it, you claim it, and you change your perspective and attention from that which was making you feel small to what is making you feel light and expansive, and expanded and expansive. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So be really, really on purpose when you're looking at things, reading things, whether it's a person, a book, whether it's just the title of something. Be very protective of your energy. And again, how do you protect your energy? Remember, it's your light. Turning your light, imagine a crystal in your chest. Imagine turning it on, activation. Imagine expanding it, that's the expansion, amplification, until your entire body is engulfed in this light. And then feel your energy. Does your energy feel contracted? Even a little bit is not in resonate with you. If it's expansive and it makes you feel even lighter, then you can keep going. Obviously, you can choose whichever. You can choose to continue giving attention to the left or the right, or the one that gives you some type of fear, and the one who that doesn't. It's your choice, and there's no right or wrong. There's no judgment. You can choose whatever you want. But if you are wanting to change your perspective and your life into the things that you really want to intentionally create, such as a better, easier life, more money, more flow, more love, more ease, more abundance, all of those things, health, then you are going to want to protect your energy by feeling that ball of energy that's yours and listening to it. Now, you can expand your energy in the morning or anytime that you remember during the day if you forget. You expand it, and there it is. It's set for the day. You don't have to do it over and over. You don't have to do it before you go in a place. You don't have to do it before you read something. Just do it once. You can do it in the morning. You're protected for the whole day, and then pay attention to your energy shrinking or expanding. Okay? This is exactly what I teach in my one-on-one spaces, is the activation of yourself, your light within you, and the amplification of not just your light, but all of your spiritual gifts that begin to come online as you heal. This is what I do in my one-on-one spaces. I teach exactly this, and I give you the support and the confirmation that yes, that is correct. And that's the part that I do. So I'm not healing you. You're doing the healing yourself. I'm not giving you gifts. Your gifts are yours, and you've had them since you were born. I'm just helping you remember that they're there. I'm helping you pinpoint them, that you have them, and I'm helping you activate them. How? I show you with different tools and amplify them. So I'm just showing you, like, that's like the stuff that I do when I work one-on-one. So that's what you want to do. You want to amplify yourself, protect yourself, and listen to those little changes within your body, your energetic body. That's your intuition. That's your gut feeling. All of those things. Just pay attention to how you feel, and then either continue giving your attention to that person, to the article, to that video, to whatever it is that that is being presented in front of you, or stop and look for something else. If you begin to see that you are constantly switching to the things that you are choosing on purpose, that are making you feel lighter and happier and more amplified and expanded, you will notice that the feed on your social media begins to give you more things that are aligned with your purposely choosing. And that is going to bring your energy to vibrate at this higher frequency that is going to match you up with more things that are going to make you feel, experience, and be more expanded, happier, more abundant, all of those things, because that's a frequency. All of the things are frequency, your frequency. We're all frequency. So you want to match that energy so that you can create and continue living your life or changing your life to be at that place. All right, let me know how this is feeling for you. Let me know if it's making sense. If you have any questions, drop any questions in the comments. And I'm going to pull some cards. So if you are still here and here on the live, let me know and drop in your questions so that I can answer it for you. Yay! Let's see. Okay, I am going to pull a card for the collective right now first because I'm not seeing a question yet. So I'm just going to pull a card for the collective. And I am going to upload this to my YouTube channel as well because the channel message that just came through is really important and really people need to hear it. So let's see, what do we need to hear collectively? Oh, the courageous peony. I pulled this the other day. Multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so what's coming through on this particular card is pretty much letting yourself be seen. That's the part that they're highlighting in big letters. or it's being highlighted for me, for my awareness. Let yourself be seen. And it matches so well with activating yourself and amplifying yourself, because if you activate your light, you amplify your light, guess what? You are literally glowing. Your aura is vibrating and is connecting and is warm and is inviting to other people. You ever see those people who are like walking through and it's like so happy and it's just like giving that energy to everybody? That's who you become. That's who you become. You become that person. You become that light that allows everyone to look at you. Think of someone who's depressed, or even if you have been depressed, who hasn't these days, and think of how you behave, right? You want to wear dark clothes, maybe a hoodie or a hat. You go down, right? If I was sideways, you would see my back going like rounded, like trying to get into this fetal position where I am not really seen, kind of hiding, especially if you're tall. You want to make yourself smaller, right? When you're speaking, you're not speaking by looking in the eye. You're kind of like hiding your eyesight. You're not making the eye contact. You are trying to like avoid all kinds of communications. And what happens? People may not even see you. Notice that you're there, right? Especially if you're in a big group or a public place where there are other people who are really bright and shining their bright, or they're being really loud and they're taking all of the energy and all of the attention towards them. Then you, if you're feeling down or depressed, are not even going to be noticed, right? So the courageous peony is encouraging you to light up your heart, your light, amplify it, and be seen for the truth that you are. You can no longer hide when you turn on your light. You just can't, because your light, when you connect your light on to, and expand it to that, what it does is it makes everyone look at you. Does that make sense? I'm just checking my app here. Oh my gosh. 8 comments? Seriously? I still had just 1 comment, so sorry I had not seen you. Let me see what's going on here. Wow, lots of people. Hello everybody. Yay, how exciting. Jessica, Cindy. Hi Cindy. If you pull cards, I am. Can I have one for just what I need to know for my highest good, because I'm everywhere right now. Okay. Yes. Mirjana, hi. Cindy. Me too. Okay. Spirit is never negative or scared or scares you. That's right. It turns me up. That's right. Right. Good for you. Love, love, love is always the answer. Correct. That's right, Cindy. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that, affirming that, and reflecting that. Very good. I choose love and joy. Perfect. Amazing. Great. Okay. So, first card for Miss Jessica. Mirjana, Cindy, if you want a card, drop it on the comments. This is for Jessica. What does Jessica need to know for her highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to her? Unbelievable. I don't understand why the app here on my laptop doesn't show me anything. Okay, Jessica, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. Okay, really interesting, Jessica. Let God in. That means trust that you are God. Allow the God within you to be you. Allow your own light to enlighten you. Allow your own wisdom to give you the answers, right? And loosen your grip. Hold on, let me tune into that. Okay, loosen your grip to the 3D is what they're showing me. So they're showing me one hand grabbing onto like this to the, you see how tight that is, to the 3D world, which is I must do, I must follow, I must, or should, which is never high frequency, is never who you truly are, because you just be, you just are. There's no need for you to need to do something, or to have to do something, or to should do something. So one hand is grabbing onto the 3D world, and they want you to loosen that grip. You see these people falling? And let yourself fall. That is the scariest thing. And I'm laughing because I spoke with Jessica earlier, and like something very similar to this is what was coming up for you. Let yourself fall because you will be caught. You will be caught. So allow yourself to release the how and the when, and allow yourself to just fall into that beautiful peace. When you're in that space of allowance, you will receive the message. You will feel yourself be lifted, held, taken care of. That's your message. I hope that works. Okay, coping mechanisms is what you're doing. The coping mechanism for you is what you're doing. I know I just said that twice. When you're saying, I want X, in order to get X, I must do A, B, C, all three-dimensional world. But that's your coping mechanism. Going through these things that you have used throughout your whole life because you've been taught that that's the way, that's your coping mechanism. They want you to let go of that. Just trust in yourself. Allow yourself to be. Do you mind, mister? That is Pluto talking. He wants to be a part of this. So there he goes. All right, amazing. Let me know how that feels. There it goes. Marjana, can I get a card? Okay, this is from Marjana. And then Cindy, if you're still here and you want a card, let me know. Okay, Marjana, what does Marjana need to know for her highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to her? Oh, by the way, I'm about to send my newsletter with the Black Sale deals. I'm having a really great sale this year. Mostly everything is 50% off that I'm offering. So if you're not in my newsletter, send me a message so I can put you in it so you can be one of the first ones to receive it. Okay, this is from Jana, and it says, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay, specifically your emotional state of mind is what's affecting your physical state of mind. They're asking you to call the Arcturians. Arcturus energy is the Arcturians, and because you're connected to them. So when they show up for you, it means that this is an energy that you can call for assistance or help if it resonates with you. Remember, everything I say or anyone else, take what feels good for you, what amplifies your light, and then take it, or if it shrinks it, it's not for you. Okay, so if it feels right for you, if it feels light for you, then you can connect with the Arcturians and you can ask for a healing during meditation, perhaps tonight before you go to sleep. Like, just set the intention that you want to connect and receive that healing. The other thing that they're showing me for you to do on your own to heal is exactly what I was just showing you earlier, which is you turn on your light, you expand and amplify your light, and then while you're in that space, you let go and you allow your human body to do its healing on its own. Just allow it. You don't have to tell it what it needs. You don't have to direct it to do a specific thing because you probably don't know. But your body knows. Your body knows every organ of you, every cell in your body. It knows what needs repair. So just, you can set the intention, and this is for everybody who wants to do that. Set the intention to allow healing to happen within your body while you're in your bubble of light that comes from your heart, which is your own power as you are the creator. Putting all that together in like 2 seconds. Okay, let me know how that feels. Jessica, thank you. Yeah, I saw the words on the bottom of the card and I was like, I'm not surprised. Me neither. And I always love how these cards are so on target, right? All right, Cindy, I don't see any cards, any messages from you asking for a card. So I'm going to go. I think, I feel that the message has been delivered as I have felt that it needed to be said. If you feel that this message really resonated with you and that you know somebody who needs to hear it, invite them into the group or just share the video. I'm going to post it on my YouTube as well. You can send them there as well if you want to share the videos so that they can get the message, because it feels really, really important. This is a really, really trying time for people who are putting their attention and allowing their attention to go into the places of fear. So go into the place that is not fear, into the place that's love and light. And I know some people are like, oh, it can't all be love and light. Why not? You are the creator. You are the one who chooses what you want to experience. So, to anyone, including yourself, if you're thinking, it can't be all like that, there's shadows, there's darkness, there's bad things happening, there's bad things happening to people all the time, there are people getting sick, there are people living in this world, like how can it be love and light? Well, you create it. So, as you heal yourself, you begin to heal the world that you live in. That's all you need. Because if you heal the world that you live in, then everyone around you begins to receive your light. It begins to permeate. And if they're willing and ready to receive it, they will. And their lives will also change for the better. Okay? With that, oh, let me see here. Mirjana says, thank you so much. I will try tonight. Okay, great, awesome. Let me know how it goes, Mirjana. Let me know how it feels and how it worked for you and how you feel the next day. Oh, one last thing. Healing is not a one-time thing. Intention is not a one-time thing. You want to really change your reality. You want to really change how you're feeling, your health, what's happening in your space. You must do the work on a daily basis. It's like breathing. You will not breathe today and not tomorrow because you already had a breath today, right? You must continue to do it in order to keep on living. So if you're creating a life, a new life for you, then you must continue to do the work. Daily basis. Get accountability. Get a friend, get a buddy to do it, or get some help. If you want professional help, you can reach out to me and I can help you with that. And look out for my newsletter. If you're not in it, again, let me know and I can put you in it so you can receive it and you can get the first look at my Black Sale deals, which is coming out starting this Thursday. So just 2 days away. I'm very excited. I love you so much, so much. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.